Okay, so said I was going to make another video about food issues, and I guess this could very well be titled Packing Your Fears, because maybe I just thought I would get hungry, or maybe I thought I wanted to eat better than what I was going to. On this particular trip, I hardly ate any food that was packed into my bear canister. I mainly ate trail mix and Snickers bars, which is probably not the best diet. I know it didn't give me enough calories. I know that was part of the issue with why I was not feeling well most of the time. Probably even aided in the fact that I got a little dehydrated. So first thing is, I took my JetBoil stash, and while it's a great kit, I felt like it was a little, it's a little bulky, and so between this JetBoil and then my Tokes cook kit, which the stash has, of course, a lighter, a canister of gas, a stove, all inside of it, but the stash has the same exact thing in here. Will still boil enough water for me, but it's a little bit more compact and about 3 ounces lighter overall. So in the future, I'm probably going to stick with the Tokes, the BRS stove, and the lighter that I have in here. I do have a cloth stuffed in there just to keep it from rattling around. So I'll probably stick with that in the future, and maybe take the stash on some more short-term hikes. Again, I really do like the way this performs with heating the water, but probably going to switch over to the Tokes for a while. Okay, the next thing is I took the bag to separate my daily stuff so I don't have to get into the bear boxer every day. This is what I had left over from my hike this time. I had some trail mix, which I never got into. I have these breakfast drinks, which consist of some protein powder. I probably would have been better off drinking those in the morning for breakfast, instead of trying to heat up a meal such as the grits and bacon, although it's a very good meal. But one or the other, I don't need to take them both. So there is that. So the next thing is, let's take a look inside of the bear canister, and got to get it open. So we will unlock that. But I was prepared to eat really well, and then I wasn't feeling all that well, so I didn't eat. But you can see the bear canister is still completely full. So that means I carried all that extra weight the entire trip, and I did not need to do that. So as we dig in here, the first thing we find is one of the packs of Dehydrated Chili, which is a really good meal. Probably should be a first night out eat if I'm going to. It's got the couple of wraps in here, tortillas that I was planning just to break up and put in there. But there's that. Next thing out is one of the rice meals that I repackaged, which this would have been great size wise, but you can tell the difference in these two. This takes up much less room, the rice meal, than the chili did. So should have stuck with this, but there's that. Going on in, there's another thing of trail mix that I never got into. I never even cracked open the bread. And I like these little sandwich rounds. The only issue with those are they do take up a lot of room. There's 3 of them in here. I could eat peanut butter and jelly on wraps. Would have taken up a lot less space and would have provided me with the calories that I needed on the trail. So I probably won't take those anymore, although I really like them, maybe on day hikes. Another breakfast that I did not eat, grits and bacon. It's got the butter buds in there, just boil and add water. The one I had on the trail was excellent, but you can see it also is rather bulky, even though it's repackaged. It's kind of bulky. Going on in, I had another package of chili and tortillas. So, you know, that's a lot of weight and a lot of bulk. As I look on in here, and I'm just going to move some of this stuff to the side. I've got some pepperonis and beef jerky. That would have been a great meal for a lunch, which would have been very simple, but for whatever reason, well, I think I know the reason. I was just hurting so bad I didn't feel like eating. It's kind of sick at my stomach from the pain, but this protein would have given me some energy, probably to keep going. So should have had that. A couple of pre-packaged things, which were these Big Mama pickled sausages. I love those things, but you can see they're a little bulky. They're not real heavy, but you know, I would have probably still taken those. Another breakfast. We were on the trail for 3 days, 3 mornings. I ate one of the grits and bacon that I had prepared. Had 2 left over that I carried the entire trip. Never got into. So, too much. This is the peanut butter. I use a little Skippy packets, and then these individual packs of strawberry jam. I would take this again. I would just use it on wraps instead of trying to take the skinny bread. Would have been a whole lot lighter and a whole lot less room. And then finally, I got another Snickers bar in here. Looking back at what I took and what I ate, I probably ate 2 Snickers bars. I ate 1 thing of my grits and bacon, and then I ate some trail mix, and I ate some banana chips. And that's basically all I had on 3 days. So you know, I had all this other food there. I didn't feel like making it, didn't feel like cooking. So I'm gonna have to rethink the way I eat when I'm on the trail. Again, some of the things that I would definitely take again would be the Snickers bars. I would probably take at least 1 of the Big Mama's pickled sausage. I would definitely take some of the peanut butter and jelly. Even if I didn't eat them on a wrap, I could eat them straight out of the package and still get the energy that they provide. The pepperoni and the beef jerky, that would have been fine to take. Maybe 1 of these grits and bacon. The powdered drinks, you know, the trail mix, and you can see there's a ton of room left in here, and it's nowhere near as heavy as it was. So you know, we often talk about packing our fears, and you know, sometimes I think I'm just going to get hungry, and on trips this short, you're not going to get that hungry. But the bottom line is you still have to have the calories and the energy to keep going. So I'm definitely going to rethink my meal planning. Number one, unless I absolutely have to, I am not going to take a bear canister. All of this would easily go in my bear bag. And of course, once it's in the bear bag or the bear canister, either one, each morning, just take out the food you're going to eat for the day, put it in here, keep that toward the top of your pack so you don't have to dig into this, and just include some of this other large item stuff. You can see here, that's a lot of bulk. It's not a lot of weight, but it's a lot of bulk. This would have probably been okay as well. But I think it's always valuable when you come back from a trip to go back through the items you took and what you didn't use, what you didn't eat, and that'll guide you in the right direction as far as packing the next time. So I think that with that, I think that I'll go ahead and end this video, but on the next trip I will definitely be ready to take a closer look at what I carry to eat. So until next time, I hope to see you out there. Alright, I'm out.